Okay, let's get rolling with week 7 coverage, fellas. Standings as of now are Brendan Huff and the Wet Bandits on top, tied for first in the Camp Outfit division. And Camp MVP, Deeds Info, stands alone at top 6-1, followed by his brother and the Undrafters and Brady's Pumped. Loiners and Brady Pump make up the bottom two of the division, but that can all turn around because anything can happen on any given Sunday. First matchup let's look at is Brendan Huff's winning auto drafters. Brendan Huff winning this one. This one, two teams tied at 4-3. With this one, Huff took the lead in the Camp Hope division, and this one, the auto drafter sitting at second Camp MVP. Brendan came away with this one 123.7 to 86.9. Even though the drafters led a lot of points on the bench, they really it wouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It still would have lost this one, but good performances overall. Noticeably for the drafters, Gordon for San Diego, 30 points. That's a huge loss. Um, there for Atlanta. But you know what? It was a great game, and Gordon put up a ton of points, and it was just a terrific win. Over the board for the Huffs, AJ Green put up a good game, 22-9. And a lot of just overall mediocre consistency for the Huffs, but that's what brought him through. With 123.7 to 86.9. So we'll see how they do next week. Next up, we'll look at is Herd Loiners at Deeds Info. Deeds coming away with a win in this one. I thought this one was going to be a really close game watching it. C.J. Anderson could have busted out one more touchdown. I think the Loiners could have took it from the Deeds Info, but Deeds win this one 118.5 to 108.8. Just an unfortunate losing streak for the Loiners. 5 in a row. Deeds is on a 3-win streak for them. The really bright spot, I think, for the Loiners is standout in Miami of Jay Ajayi. He's been a tremendous back these past couple weeks. And obviously, I think that's what forced Matt Forte Arian Foster to retire. Is just the explosiveness of this guy, Jay. And Mike Evans put up a good game for the D's Info, 21-6. Other notable point, Drew Brees on target again with another good game, 24 points. Wentz in Philly, I expected him to have a better game, honestly, than he did. 5.6 points. And I think that definitely did not help the winner's cause. But overall, a very good game. Again, Deeds Info came away with a ridiculous amount of points, but then again, both teams did. Giants D produced 20 points, and the Eagles defense produced 25. So good defense scored there. Next up, we'll take a look at the biggest smackdown of the week. King Midas at Brady's Pumped. King Midas just smacking 127 to 55.7. Brady just not having a good week this week. Bright spot, of course, was Tom Brady with 17-3. And, I really think that they have a really good team. They do. It's just this week nobody performed for them. Nobody came out. Nobody stood out. Everybody was less than mediocre. And just Midas had everyone really rolling. The only one that really wasn't was Macklin and Marshall. But you know what? Those guys still put up points. and these guys still have a good bench to support them. So I just think it's a matter of another week, and they could have more wins. Last matchup of the week we looked at is my team, the Wet Bandits, at the Rapists. We are both 4-3 right now, and I won this one 96-2 to 73.7. Honestly, I was really, really worried because Lamar Miller was looming on Monday night, and I was so scared he was going to pull off another 29-point game and just rid me of that win. But luckily he didn't. The Houston Texans lost the game 9-27 to the Denver Broncos. Hot points for this one. David Johnson of Arizona running back, very good game, 17.1. Again, good Vikings defense, good Justin Tucker for Baltimore, good kicker. Andy Dalton put up some good points for me, 20 points. Freeman, Bell, both 10, 15. Cooks, good. Everyone else pretty mediocre. Not a lot of good standouts. But managed to hold my own this week. Boswell actually put up his season high score, I think, of 10 points, even though he missed 2 field goals, which might have, I don't know, it might have turned the course of the game. That touchdown that was called back, and the Steelers would have won that. But hindsight is 20/20, so I don't know. Hope Jones really gets better. I mean, after this bye week, I'm hoping that Ben can come back, but I don't want them to bring back Ben too early because they've done that in the past, and Ben has just been horrible when they've done that in the past. So I'm really hoping he gets in his rehab this week and gets on that knee and gets solid, and maybe Jones plays another week. Hopefully he'll learn from his mistakes and keep on getting better. He just has to manage the game. I mean, the defense was definitely stepping up in the Steelers game for us, but I don't know, man. I almost think give Metzenberger a shot, but that's just me. I don't know what Tomlin's gonna do. Anyway, that wraps it up for the halfway point of the season, boys. Week 8 is coming to you next, and we will see you all then. Bye bye.